The World Health Organization's Eastern Mediterranean region continues to face humanitarian crises and emergencies. In 2006, an outbreak of avian influenza in Egypt triggered the launch of an influenza surveillance program. The real test of this program was during the H1N1 pandemic influenza outbreak of 2009. The WHO Regional Office activated its Strategic Health Operations Center to manage a coordinated response effort. Communities were quickly informed on how to prevent illness and protect themselves. Guidelines for health workers were rapidly produced and disseminated. The influenza surveillance program has made substantial progress in the last decade. In the area of influenza surveillance, more countries are conducting influenza surveillance than ever before. More countries are sharing influenza data through mFlu, a regional data sharing platform. Analytical review of influenza in the region is now available through monthly influenza bulletins. In the area of virological detection, more influenza-positive cases are being detected and shared. Greater support for training on detection, viral isolation, and laboratory management for influenza has improved laboratory capacities. In the area of using influenza surveillance data for disease burden estimation, more countries are now publishing data, including 2 special supplements which have been published in the last 5 years. In the area of response, there is continued capacity building through training such as infection control measures in hospitals and training of rapid response teams. In the area of risk communication, capacity building through training is a regular aspect of the program. These intensive efforts in influenza surveillance and response have led to notable achievements in the response to Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, or MERS, and preparations against the threat of the Ebola virus. The WHO Regional Office for the Eastern Mediterranean continues to support these activities through the EMARIS network. The meeting of the EMARIS network is a bi-annual event. This is the 4th meeting of the EMARIS network, and for the first time ever, the meeting will include a scientific conference. The objectives of this year's EMARIS meeting are to review the achievements and progress in influenza surveillance in the region, share evidence and best practices on the use of surveillance data for burden estimation, severity assessment, and also outbreak detection, discuss how the surveillance data can help in developing evidence-informed policies and programs for influenza control in the region, and showcase scientific achievements and research findings coming out of the program for prevention, detection, and response to seasonal, novel, and other emerging respiratory viruses.
Since its launch in 2011, the EMARIS network has gone from strength to strength, and its activities has expanded considerably. I wish to thank all our member states for their active participation in the network and for their effort to enhance their national influenza surveillance and response systems.
The journey continues. What began in 2006 is now progressing into the 21st century and beyond, with renewed energy and a new vision to address challenges and mark the achievements ahead.